Good afternoon. Happy Patriots Day. Pastor Justin down here at the church office, and I just wanted to give you a quick message to speak to a question that I've been getting a lot lately, and also give you an announcement of something that's coming back tomorrow. Okay? So here's the question that I've been getting as I've been talking to people, particularly in the last week or so. When are we going to return to worship? When are we going to get back to worship together again? And we are all, I know, eager to do that. So when is that going to happen? And the answer I have is I have three answers actually, and I think they're all important. So I have a short answer, a sad answer, and a hopeful answer. Okay, and all three are important. The short answer is I don't know. It depends on a lot of things, including the developing situation with COVID-19 in the state of Maine, and of course, you know, what we are going to hear and are hearing from not only federal government but federal, state, and local government in terms of what we need to do to be in compliance with the law and continuing to protect public health. So I don't know. It's unclear from anything that we've heard now, and I'm sure that's not a surprise to you. So short answer, I don't know. Sad answer is if we mean get back to church just the way it was when we stopped meeting, it might be a very long time. We are in a period of significant disruption to what we've come to expect as our regular patterns of church worship together. And even when we are able to return to worship together again, we are still going to be, I believe, in a even longer time of pretty significant disruption to the old normal. So just the nature of what we do, gathering a bunch of people together in a room, a number of the things that we do are wonderfully, physical. And I'm not making a list of what things we're going to do and what things we're not going to do, but it is a complicated thing to think about a church gathering together and to do so in such a way in the context of this virus that protects our members and protects our visitors. We are a public, open service of worship. So it's complicated, but the reality is if we're talking about returning to things just the way it was before, it's going to be, I think, a very significant period of time. Things aren't just going to return automatically to normal. And I think that's important for us to be aware of. I think I had in my mind, well, we go through this period, then we're going to come back together and it's going to be like it was. And friends, I just don't think that it is. So that's sad and something to prepare our hearts for and to prepare our expectations for. So I have a short answer. I don't know. I have a sad answer. It's not going to be back to normal anytime soon, not to normal. But I also have a more hopeful answer. The hopeful answer is we're working on it. I'm continuing to read. I'm continuing to consult. We will be, the leadership of the church has been charged to think about it, and I'm going to be in communication with them this week with possible options for how we might begin to meet together again for worship as a church. Different ways that we might be able to do that and what we might need to put in place. We'll be consulting with medical professionals in the church, as we have throughout this, and with other leaders, and of course with state and local government officials as well. But we are working on it so that as soon as we are able to meet in some way together physically again, we will do that. So we're working on it. And in the meantime, I would ask for your continued prayer for not only our national, local, and national leaders, but also for your church leaders, for us as we think this through and try to be wise, but also have, of course, a high value on church life and church life together. So be praying, and we're working on it. Okay, that's the answer to the question. I just wanted us to be all kind of thinking about that together. In the meantime, I also have an announcement. Morning prayer is returning. It will be weekly instead of every morning, Tuesday mornings. Lord willing, every Tuesday morning for the next 7 weeks, I'll be putting out a video with a short time of in the scripture and in prayer together. So as we continue through this next chunk of quarantine or coronavirus disruption, we continue to want to press into the Lord in the word and prayer. and to continue to love one another. And so hopefully in service of that, in a way that I hope is encouraging to you, that morning time of prayer will be returning to Tuesday mornings starting tomorrow. So I hope to see you tomorrow morning for morning prayer. We'll have it up there bright and early, Lord willing, and continue to pray. Continue to think of one another and reach out to one another. And God will not only bring us through this, but bring us through this stronger. I have no doubt, and deeper in our love for Him, and in our love for and appreciation for one another. So, church family, God bless you. Can't wait to talk to you again soon, and have a great Patriots Day. I'll see you in the morning.